Mary had a little man. False.
We believe that all men are created equal.
To the magnificent mosaic that is America.
From radio beacon to radio beacon. I have a dream today.
Change has come to America.
Believe me.
Help is on the way.
Knock, knock. Who's there?
It's a figment of your imagination.
Randy Rhodes Show.
Turn up your mind.
Well, I can't think of anything that we would rather be watching than the cross-examination of the 17-year-old medic, high school dropout medic, Kyle Rittenhouse, who decided that he should carry as a medic an AR-15 across state lines illegally. I will tell you, this is the cross-examination portion of the trial. They did put Kyle on the stand. You may have seen it this morning. Under direct examination, Kyle Rittenhouse's position is, I'm scared. I was scared then. I'm going to break down in tears and tell you how scared I was. I didn't do anything wrong, even though I killed 2 people and blew off the biceps of a 3rd person. And the judge is like, you will not bring up anything about this kid going to bars with his mother and being surrounded by Proud Boys, giving the white power sign to the TV cameras while wearing a Free as F t-shirt. Don't you bring it up. This actually, there were fireworks in the court today. The jury was removed, but the fireworks in the court came from the judge, who doesn't care that the defense, when questioning Kyle Rittenhouse, literally opened the door to his white supremacist behavior. And so that means that even though they ruled at the beginning that that prior behavior couldn't come in, when you talk about it on the stand under oath, you've opened the door to have it discussed and questioned. And the judge is having none of it. So there were fireworks today. We'll go over what happened, but I need to listen to the cross-examination of Kyle Rittenhouse, whose position is, I did nothing wrong. Yeah. Okay.
If I can use the pointer.
Okay, so this is the prosecutor,
crossing
the assistant DA
on the
Thomas
west side of Sheridan Road. You are crossing south across 60th Street here, heading across the police line, which had barricaded across 60th and Sheridan. Fair?
Yes.
You understood at this moment that you are now entering a crowd of whatever you want to call them. Protesters, demonstrators, your attorneys called them rioters or looters or whatever. That's who you're going to now be part of. You're going to be in that crowd, right?
I was walking through, I announced myself as friendly and that I was there to help them.
Because you had to do that to warn these people that, hey, I'm on your side, right?
I told them that I was friendly.
Because if you didn't say that, you were worried they would see you as hostile, correct?
Can you re-ask your question?
Sure.
I'm trying to
Absolutely.
understand.
If you're going to go up to Dominic Black or Ryan Balch, you don't need to tell them you're friendly because they know that you're friends, right? We don't tell this to our friends.
Yeah.
We say friendly to people that aren't our friends, people that might be hostile to us, right?
Yeah, I said it to them because they were throwing rocks at me, and when I told them I was friendly, they stopped throwing rocks at us.
And to be accurate, they were throwing at the Bearcats, not at you.
Yeah.
One of them hit one of the armored vehicles and bounced off towards you and Mr. Balch, right?
Yeah.
It didn't do any damage to that armored vehicle, did it?
Not that I'm aware of.
I mean, can you imagine trying to harm an armored vehicle with a rock? That's pretty hard to do, right?
Yeah.
But no one was throwing rocks at you, but you were kind of in the ricochet line of fire. It's fair to say?
Yeah.
So you wanted to let these people know that, hey, I might look like I'm on the other side, but I'm really friendly. Fair?
I wasn't on any side, but...
I didn't say that. I said that you might appear to them. I mean, that was what you were worried about, right? When you said friendly? And I notice you looking over at your attorney a lot. I'm trying to ask you, when you are doing.
He's looking directly at Mr. Binger, and I'm behind him. He accused Mr. Rittenhouse of looking at his attorney. Does he want him to look at the ceiling?
I'll continue, Your Honor. You, at this very moment, announced yourself as friendly because you were worried that the people on the other side of that street would see you as hostile. Fair?
I can't tell you how I think they would see me, but I just told them I was friendly.
And I want to make sure you understand my question, because I was asking you what you thought when you said this. You said you announced yourself as friendly because you thought to yourself at that very moment, I'm walking into a group that is hostile to me. Isn't that true?
It looked hostile. They were throwing rocks at the squad car, not the squad cars, the armored police cars.
And you felt it was necessary to tell them friendly, 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 so that they wouldn't do anything to you. Fair?
Yes.
Let's continue the video. There's a person that comes up to you carrying a skateboard. Do you see that?
I do.
And he's got some fire extinguishers slung over his shoulder?
Yes.
And he says something to you about something putting out fires, and you respond, they know. Did I understand what you said correctly there? They know?
That's what I just heard, but I don't remember that interaction very well, other than helping the guy after with the shoulder.
And that's going to come up in a second here, but when you're talking to this individual about the fire extinguishers, do you remember anything about that conversation?
It's hard to recall, but I think it was about fires, that they were putting out fires.
Okay. And when you said they know, who's they?
I don't recall.
Do you have any idea what you were talking about?
I don't.
It seems to me, Mr. Rittenhouse, that this person is suggesting he's going to go put out some fires, and you're sort of assuring him that you don't need to, it's okay. Would that be a fair interpretation or no?
No.
Okay. But you don't remember what was going on?
I don't remember the conversation, what it was about, other than fires, and I don't recall it.
This is one of the guys in the group that you later got your fire extinguisher from, right?
No.
Okay. We'll get to that in a second. Let's continue. Brian, can you continue?
It just fucking sucked. Well, pepper boy never hurt nobody. It's a little spicy, that's all. Yeah, a little salsa. Could you please not? Does anybody need medical? I think someone's got some medical weed, I'll tell you that. Does anybody need medical?
Yeah, he looks like a medic to me.
You're walking around asking people in this crowd if they need medical.
Medical.
And you talked earlier about treating a couple, I don't know, somebody at the 59th Street car source, right?
Minor injuries.
Minor injuries. When you were walking around outside that property, when you're out in the street announcing what you're announcing, did anybody respond and say, yeah, I need help from you?
Yes.
When was that?
I don't recall an exact time, but somebody cut their finger open, and I gave them some gauze and some bandage tape.
Was that before or after this? Do you remember?
Before.
All right, we're going to have to take a break here and rejoin it on the other side. He looks like a medic to me with his little homemade kit and his AR. Yeah.